I've been collecting $500 a week from someone who thinks I'm a 15-year-old girl. I was chilling on my bed with my roommate when I got a Snapchat ad from Quick Ad. His name was Connor, and I was bored, so I added him back because why not? In our first convo, he was super chill and talked about normal stuff, relationships, family drama, stuff like that. That's when he asked how old I was. My roommate Audrey grabbed my phone and started typing for me. Oh, I'm actually 15. How old are you? And I was dying laughing because at the time I was really 21. But when we saw his response, our laughter died in our throats. He said, oh wow, that's young. I'm 28, but I hope we can keep talking. You seem really mature, and I'm sure you're really cute, LOL. Heart emoji. Me and Audrey just stared at each other. Was this man for real? He was using all the classic signs of grooming, not even trying to hide it. I should have blocked him right there, but something made me curious about how far this creep would actually go. So me and Audrey responded with, thanks Poppy, and laughed. Over the next few days, Connor kept messaging me these weird compliments about how I was different from other girls my age, and how he wished he could help take care of me. Then one night, after we'd been playing those stupid Snapchat games for like 3 hours straight, he sent me something that changed everything. $100. The message said, for being so sweet and making my nights less lonely. I stared at my phone screen and screenshotted it for Audrey. $100 for literally just sending Snapchats back and forth? Audrey replied saying, milk him dry. The moral part of my brain was screaming at me, saying this wasn't the right thing to do. But the other side of me, the broke college student who didn't want to work at the campus coffee shop anymore, wanted more from him. That's when Connor sent something else that made my skin crawl, his home and work addresses. I want you to know you can trust me, baby girl, he wrote. See, I'm being totally open with you. I screenshotted everything immediately, this weird feeling in my stomach telling me I'd need this later. From there, every Friday, Connor would send me $500. It literally became my new favorite day of the week, LOL. Sometimes he'd send more if I sent special pictures, which were literally just random photos of hands and feet I found on Pinterest. I created this whole fake life for him. Strict parents who checked my phone, volleyball practice after school, honor roll stress. The lies came so easily it scared me. He ate it all up, calling me his little one and telling me how I was so mature for 15. TBH, I didn't care. As long as I got paid, I'd be whatever age he wanted me to be. The way I saw it, I was stealing from someone who deserved it, like Robin Hood, if Robin Hood was a baddie, because the money was being used for good. I caught up on 3 months of rent for my parents. When my mom called crying about her medical bills, I transferred her $1,000 and she didn't need to go into more debt. But Connor kept pushing for more. The messages got more desperate, more graphic about what he wanted to see, what he wanted to do when we finally meet. Then last Friday happened, I woke up and checked my Cash App like I always did. But instead of seeing my usual bread, there was nothing. For a second, my heart actually broke. Then I snapped out of it. Was I really disappointed that a pedo hadn't paid me? But then his message came through, and my blood went cold. I think you should show me more of you before I send more money, real pictures this time. I know you've been holding back on me, little one. The game was over. This man who thought I was 15 was trying to manipulate me into sending explicit photos. My hands were shaking as I drove to the police station. The officer at the desk looked tired until I showed him the screenshots. He shot up and I knew he was ready to take my case seriously. You're going to need to go through with meeting him. My stomach dropped. Wait, what? Meet him in person? Apparently they needed me to agree to meeting him and lure him into a public setting so they could arrest him in the act. Don't worry, she kept saying. You'll be completely safe. We'll be there the whole time. The meeting was set for a Starbucks downtown. I sat there with my hands wrapped around a pumpkin spiced latte I was too nervous to drink, wearing a wire like this was some movie. When Connor finally walked in, I was disgusted. His smile had gray hair, his hands had these ugly wrinkles. He wasn't 28. He had to be at least 70 years old, and he thought he was meeting a 15-year-old girl. One second he was reaching for my hand across the table. The next he was on the ground with 3 police officers on top of him. The last thing I heard him scream was, she said she was 18 online. Check her messages. But it was too late for his lies. I had screenshots backing up everything I said. Long story short, he got 12 years in prison, and I never had to go back to the campus cafe because I now make $60,000 a year as a pedo catcher. A win is a win.